Hey guys, want to know something about me? I love Modest Mouse. I absolutely love them. I love their goofy, batshit insane videos. I love their biting, snarky sarcasm. I love the way Isaac Brock sings like he just does not have a fuck to give.
Seriously, my dog used to make that noise when he had to pee.
I just love them. Granted, I am somewhat of a fair-weather fan. I've only been on board since Good News for People Who Love Bad News, and I just haven't had the time to check out much of their back catalog, so I'm no expert by any means. For those superfans out there that want to bust my balls over not knowing every word to the moon in Antarctica, well, feel free, I guess. You dickheads. No, to me though, Modest Mouse is something I prefer to treat as a delicacy, an indulgent piece of comfort food, to take in just every once in a while. You're not always going to be in the mood for that $5 slice of French silk pie after dinner, but when you do decide to splurge, nothing hits the spot better. And given that it's been 8 freaking years since pie was last on the menu, I know I wasn't the only one hankering for a fresh slice. No, I'm not counting No One's First. I mean, that was good, but it was more of an appetizer. It just made us more hungry. So, yeah, you could say I was totally looking forward to this one. A great deal. Even if the cover is giving me weird Lost flashbacks for some reason. But is this new release a decadent 5-layer slice of death by chocolate, or is it a Burger King Hershey pie that's been left in the sun for God damn it, I've got to stop writing these scripts just before dinner. What was I on about? Oh, it's the former, okay? It's good. It's very good. Like crispy M&M's Blizzard good. Oh, god damn it! This album is somewhat different compared to most of its recent predecessors, though. For the most part, the tone of the music is very mellow and relaxed. There's not a lot of dance halls, devil's work days, or dashboards here to sing along. I mean, yelp along with here. It's definitely not their punchiest release, but what it lacks in liveliness, it more than makes up for in sheer ecstatic tranquility. Songs like the eponymous opening track, Pups to Dust, Wicked Campaign, and the almost Townsman Santish sounding Coyotes are so richly composed and excellently played that the music itself becomes downright hypnotic. The synths are lofty and elegant, the guitars are echoey and reverb heavy, the drums couldn't be more on point if Neil Peart were playing them with magic wands, and the bass lines, oh, they're so well fleshed out and fluid. It's like if the Yellow Devil were sporting a Rickenbacker 4001. I think Russell Higbee is playing 4-string on this particular outing, and seriously, he deserves credit for his work. Nice job, man. The aerial and smooth lull of songs like these, and the amazingly soft closing track, Of Course We Know, are equal parts soothing and soaring. These are the kind of songs you listen to as the tide slowly ebbs in during a sunset, or as a bonfire crackles in the crisp evening air, or during a long midnight drive down a long, desolate highway. Listening to this album feels, as Scott Thompson once so eloquently put it,
I feel like God's rubbing my tummy.
But that's not to say we've crossed over into Kenny G territory here, people. Come on, look who you're talking to here, I wouldn't do that to you. No, this album still has plenty of Modest Mouse trademarks to keep it feeling familiar. The excellent singles, Lampshades on Fire and The Best Room, along with The Ground Walks with Time in a Box, do add some nice up-tempo bravado and a little bit of spice to the mix. And we do see that more comfortable acerbic jive in songs like God is an Indian and You're an Asshole. I mean, need I say anything more? But that's also not to say that the album doesn't have a misfire or two on it. Pistol, I'm just gonna call it Pistol, is a weird and warbly little number in which Brock sings about the man who killed Gianni Versace in what almost sounds like an unflattering Scott Stapp impression. I am not even gonna touch that one. And Sugar Boots, with its heavy use of brass and accordion, does feel a bit out of place on a album full of atmospheric tummy rubbers. It sounds more like a B-side from Good News than something that actually belongs on this album. But none of this is deal-breaking by any means. Its shortcomings are more than made up for in the intricate and amazingly well-crafted instrumentation. I mean, that's always been Modest Mouse's strongest suit in my book anyway, and it's still as brilliant as ever. It's certainly not their most unhinged or crazy album, but I get the impression that it's not trying to be. It's a lover, not a fighter, man. Just walk into this album expecting a warm, cozy experience, and you'll walk away with nothing but satisfaction. I mean, you wouldn't walk into a Taco Bell and ask for a $5 footlong, so why would you...
Oh, son of a bitch!
Strangers to Ourselves gets 4.5 Gleeman X's out of 5.